1, 2.
Introducing first, from Hamilton, Ontario, the standout, Taylor Rising!
The standout Taylor Rising is making her Courage Pro Wrestling debut. Newer to the scene, I am quite excited to see what she brings to the table.
Absolutely. She's been an exciting hit all over Canada so far, and I'm certainly happy to be here for her very first appearance in Courage Pro Wrestling.
Her opponent, from Niagara Falls, Ontario, the beautiful BEAA!
Now, this is great to see. BEAA has not been able to wrestle in over 2 years, not just because of the pandemic, but she actually retired for a while after her feud with the now recovering hacker Scotty O'Shea. This is BEAA's first match in over 2 years. It is great to see her back in Courage Pro Wrestling.
I couldn't agree more, and we're not the only ones who are certainly happy to see her. Everyone here in attendance tonight, those who happen to hear word of mouth, or those who get to see any of our matches through DVD or free match Fridays, whatever the case is, this is a sight to behold, and it's certainly a match to remember. I can't wait to see how this goes.
You can just tell how missed she's been by this Hamilton crowd. The energy, the excitement.
Exactly, words right out of my mouth. It's certainly a sight all on its own. The bell hasn't even rung.
There we go. Little code of honor, little respect shown, but never mind.
Well, the respect is still there. Once they let go of their grip of the handshake, it's all free game.
Of course, BEAA was supposed to return at Courage Pro Wrestling's reboot. She unfortunately was riding her bike and did get struck by a car. So that did put her recovery time back a little bit. I was talking to her in the back about her return. I almost made the joke, once you get back in the ring, it's like riding a bike. But we all saw how that went for her.
Yikes. I can even feel the chill of that one in my spine. But even after such a short time, such a speedy recovery, just look at her go.
Yeah, beautiful double knee Meteora.
She is certainly taking the fight to the debuting Taylor Rising, in which I'm still excited to see what manner of offense she has to offer.
Smart defense game. Ooh. Going to that roll-up cover.
Yeah, nice sharp roll-up. Ooh.
Vicious strikes.
Keeping her
back into the corner.
Keeping her opposite ends of the ring, trying to throw her for a loop.
Good agility by Rising there.
Definitely. She really managed to take a good control over her sense of direction.
And just drags her down, drops her midsection over that bottom rope there. It'll drive the wind out of her.
And Taylor Rising just rubbing in the fans' faces that even they were fooled by Taylor's misdirection. What a smart young lady she is. Ooh. No BS trying to fight back. Taylor Rising still utilizing a lot of this misdirection to her advantage.
Well, of course, Taylor Rising, fresh out of training as well. She has that advantage. She's more fresh. Has less ring rust than a beautiful BEAA would at this point.
So this is more of a learning and a kind of a review curve for them both. In which case, they both only have up to go from here.
That's right. One on the upswing, the other on the recovery upswing. We'll see who can gain the momentum from here.
I would say the one on the upswing would have the more advantage because though, yeah, you've come back from recovering, you still could be possibly recovering. You could be feeling numerous amounts of like ailing symptoms, and in which case come into like a disadvantage for you later on in the match.
Excellent backbreaker followed by that cover. Only was able to get a 2 count out of it.
I can only imagine her time will come though, but a more powerful offense is required for this.
BEAA really struggling to find her momentum right now. Drives a couple of those elbows into the midsection, but does get taken right back down. Rear chin lock, sometimes that is just as effective because you're pulling up, you're not only cutting off the air circulation, cutting off blood flow, but also, you know, he who or she who controls the head controls the body. Again, another backbreaker, really focusing on that midsection.
Absolutely. Taking advantage of her flexibility and her overall maneuverability, and that could be huge. That's going to lead her into, like, you know, tensing up, and that's not going to be very well for like future executed maneuvers.
The height differentials as well. Taylor really just trying to chop her down like a tree.
Her study is just fantastic. She definitely knows what she's doing. She's definitely looked into like facts and just overall just practiced, I imagine, how to manipulate these bits. Oof.
There's that third backbreaker. Again, really focusing on the spine and back. BEAA coming back from those injuries, from that time off.
Absolutely.
Just feeding a few elbows into the jaw.
BEAA's got her up. Ooh, hard Samoan drop. Great recovery by BEAA.
A beautiful Samoan drop, as it were.
I like that. I like to refer to it like that. Instead, that Samoan drop, that is a BEAA beautiful Samoan drop.
Ooh, hard shots.
A harder shot.
Laying it in. Off the ropes. Drilled with a couple.
BEAA's powering through all the punishment dished out to her earlier on in the match and just turned that energy right back around.
Just better the bottom of her heel.
That was a slow count.
Taylor Rising did eat that spinning heel kick. That's a beautiful style glam slam. No, unprettier.
Pushed into the ropes. Oh, wow. Spin kick so hard it's going right down.
She did take all of that. BEAA's got something in mind.
Wow.
Little famouser.
Almost took her head clean off with it.
We know what this means. She likes to go up top and hit that beautiful frog splash. Going all the way. Taylor Rising not staying down for it. Rises to her feet.
Wow. What a sharp kick to the chops. Jeez. Ooh.
Exploder suplex.
Is this going to be it for her?
It is.
Wow. Taylor Rising with a marvelous exploder suplex. Taylor Rising, pardon me.
Great Courage Pro debut for Taylor Rising against the returning beautiful BEAA. We'll see how her momentum builds in the future.
Absolutely wild, man.